And in singles, getting the kill is more important than keeping your life, I would say.
The other character that we'll cross this road when we get there, but there's a lot of players here that I think I've seen here or there use a pocket Diddy Kong, which is another kind of fast-paced character.
We do keep hearing people talk about that.
Right.
We've yet to see it.
We've yet to see them actually play the Diddy Kong, but they've all mentioned that, like, yeah, I've got it as a pocket just in case for a matchup here or there. But not these two. These are the mains. Arkdee versus Isohel. Isohel on the Link, Arkdee on the Palu. And we'll have to see who comes out on top here for this matchup.
If I remember correctly, we saw their teams match up tomorrow, but these two didn't end up meeting each other, at least not on stream. Isohel on this Palutena, Arkdee on the Link. Their Link is a brawl Link. They don't want to rely on these projectiles a whole lot. We've seen them trying to go in and box more than any other Link I think I've ever seen. Willing to just take the fight right to them. So far, not giving them the percentage they want, a little bit lower, but not in a bad area at all. They're making it so hard for Isohel to really ever feel safe to approach and come in on this attack. Great ledge guard there. Can they find it a little bit more? No, just barely off the nair, not connecting how Arkdee wants it to. Isohel continuing to guard this ledge. This is exactly where Palutena wants to be, but a good get up and a good read of the ledge guard means that Isohel at least gets to sit on stage for a little bit longer.
Oh, wanted the forward tilt there, and that likely would have killed as well because you saw Palu holding for the side B instead. They got to do something about this bomb on ledge. They're able to get around it. Trades, though, and it's not going to be enough. Bomb won't kill if it sends to the right instead. Forward tilt off stage, but will only knock the bomb away. Still looking to take the first stocks here. Bomb recovery. Good time to air dodge there by Isohel to get around that up air. And the next strong hit should really kill here. A lot of soft hits of nair connecting. Even the bomb nearly knocking them into the up smash, but they somehow fall out of it. The multi-hits betray them, but not for long. They get the grab into the up throw, and down goes Arkdee's first stop.
Yeah, up throw on Link, always a reliable move. And Isohel bringing it back on that stock against Arkdee. They want to get through just that little bit more and keep themselves alive. 28% now for Arkdee. That extra credit continuing to pile up. And the grab, that's not a great place to be. Barely surviving with some great DI. Isohel at 180 now on this Link. Gonna be a forward air in, connects a little bit. The fastball back on the stage after the up air keeps them safe as well. They don't want to, be within those Palutena reach. Finally, though, lands in a bad spot, and that little bit of lag, all Arkdee needs.
Smart mix-up there, right? When you get those drag downs, you feel like, okay, I've got to do something very quick and clean, and at those high percentages, you don't think of Palu up tilt as, a very commonly used move, especially in terms of kill options, but at that high of a percent, it's the perfect combo because at that kind of range, it is true when you get that drag down. So very well done. Plus a multi-hit also kind of helps in either way. The stock is taken, and it's 2-2. And now you see Isohel in a bit of a pickle here. 88% and now to the corner, but they're able to weave their way around back to center stage for the moment. A lot of these soft hit nairs are just kind of interrupting, stuffing out any approach Arkdee wants to move forward with. But now, when they're in the sky, how do you land? Air dodge threatening that bomb as well, and they'll be able to make it back to stage. Isohel's defense is just very solid.
Yeah, they really don't take a ton of those strong hits. We've been seeing them take a lot of damage, in the percentage way they're losing. And of course, right as we say how they don't avoid, the hits that can kill them, there we go. A nice Sacred Fire off stage is going to be what ends it. That side to be so incredibly brutal. Arkdee getting their first lead of this game so far in terms of stocks. Trying to get back on stage now. It does manage to jump over that bomb in time, but getting bullied around a little bit ping-ponged by these aerials. Bomb down once again, tries to get that ledge trump, not going to come their way. An up tilt throws Arkdee all the way up to the top blast zone, but not all the way connecting. As Isohel just looks for that one more, you can see him fishing for the nairs. Bomb out again. Shield not coming through for Arkdee. They dropped it just with the moment. He's back on stage as they grab the bomb, throw it away. Can they find the strong hit? No! Forward tilt not working out for them. Arkdee manages to get through, and as they try to continue this nair train, Isohel finds the up tilt to send it through.
One stock apiece now, very low percentages. And again, feels like Isohel's really got to work in this battle because of Arkdee's positioning. Their defense is very strong, but they are getting chipped away very slowly. And Palu certainly not lacking in kill power. Back air will knock them away for the moment, 61% to 47. And if they play this ranged game, in theory, the Link should win, but those auto reticles will fight through a lot and still continue to chip away at this stock. And at 92%, you got to feel like Isohel, that defense really has to come online. That bend but don't break defense will eventually break to this Palu. You got to come up with something here. The battle for stage control is on, throwing out a lot of these safer hitboxes, nairs and forward airs, but now forward throw off stage. Arkdee, how do they get back? Ledge trap online, bomb exploded, but still not enough to take the stock. Oh, they tried to read the roll back with a forward smash, but it does not connect, and now it's basically last hit apiece.
You gotta wonder who's gonna commit first. Both of them going for these edge hits, these jabs, you know, trying to set something up rather than just a full committal. Whoever commits first is gonna decide when this match ends. Any full commit will send it, either from the punish off of it or from the actual commit working. Isohel trying to set it up, the bomb out, looking for the grab. That they do have grab kills if they find the right one. Bombs out once again, looking for a little bit more, and it'll be the fair. The second hit connects with the strong hitbox, sends it on through, and Isohel manages to outlast Arkdee in the first game.
That's only game one of this series. Wow, tense between these two as they both are looking to try and put themselves even farther into winner's side. These two, like you mentioned, we saw them both yesterday in the crew battles. Isohel representing the hometown team, the Fighting Illini, who are sitting on winner's side of that crew battle. And on the flip side, Arkdee, one of the stars of that Michigan State B roster that made it very far into the crew battles. Their crew battle is done, but they're looking to make a deep run here in this bracket if they can. And right now, they got to find a way to reverse sweep, I guess, this Link, which Isohel really put on the pressure here. Look at the early percent lead that they had. It was 65-0 not too long ago, but that's how quickly things can turn in this game.
Yeah, this is a lot more we saw from them yesterday, that playstyle where, you know, even though they're playing Link, even though they're playing one of those projectile fiends, they rely a lot more on those aerials, that quick play and that brawl that they're really looking for. Now, though, Arkdee seems like they've adjusted to that pace of play real quick and recognized, like, hey, wait a moment, I'm playing Palutena. I win that fight, and taking it right back to him, trying to find all of those clean, strong aerials that Palutena brings to the mix with those super powerful disjoints and large hitboxes. Isohel now, 134% off stage, not where you want to be against Palutena.
Good side B there, and that's going to kill the first stock off the board. And now maybe a decent lead here for Arkdee in theory. But we've seen Isohel take these stocks relatively early once they drop their kind of opening stock. But it's been very back and forth. That being said, there's a lot of good extra credit here being earned by Arkdee. Those nairs are connecting, and now maybe a chance here. Up, he had a shield. Won't kill from the far side of the stage, but the next one should do the trick. I love the idea to mix it up with the ledge trump, and now, oh, mistimed it. Had the air dodge in, had him covered with the forward tilt, but he pulled the trigger too early, got a bit too antsy with it, and Arkdee gets to survive.
All comes down to timing. Even when you got the read, you got to execute. That one was great, though. Sending him through with the fair, nice shield pressure, ends up grabbing it just on the last frame of the second hit. Arkdee not able to time it perfectly. There, bomb out a little bit more, another bomb out. Not going to find this one as the rush in from Arkdee is just that bit too strong. And now Isohel pushed off stage once again at high percent. They do have that game lead, even if they don't have the percentage lead right now. But they were playing from behind in percentage basically that entire time in the last game. So I don't imagine they're feeling too terribly scared. But you can't up B by ledge like that. Such an aggressive move and getting punished so hard.
I love the idea from Isohel, right? Because he gets the ledge trump and he turns around the up B. That's likely a kill going the other way. The problem is, if it goes awry like it did, it's an easy punish for Arkdee. Easy forward smash, easy stock off the board. And now, one stock away from pushing us to game number 3. 129, though, means that Palu does have to be very careful here. Arkdee got to be very choosy about how they go in, and got to be very careful now once again along this ledge. They've been very good about the timing. That teleport in going to be very dangerous. Gets around the first arrow, up B's back to the ledge, gets grabbed again, and look at Isohel, the movement. They're just moving right now, covering so many different options, and eventually they'll cover the platform with the up tilt.
That might be one of the cleanest Link edge guards I've ever seen. Good lord. Just boxing them out completely, closing off every option. That bomb so clean. The reads to get their grabs to keep them on the ledge, amazing. But now, at 110 last stock, they've got about 100% difference away from Arkdee, and they need to get moving very quickly here. You can see them, they're having to commit to so many different safe options here in this neutral. So worried about any strong hit that can come through, and that Nair might set it up. Fire, almost sending it. That side B, so brutal. Has to go for a bomb recovery. That adds in a little bit more percentage. Keeps their rage high as well, though. So if they can get Palutena to about 100, that means it's about even regardless of percent. Doesn't matter at that point, it's just kill moves.
75% right now, make that 84 off stage. These bomb traps have been good. Oh, I love the idea there. Up B's back to stage, and the dash attack just too slow to cover it. Nair, though, helping chip away at this stock, and you talked about it. We're almost at that 100% marker. All this rage is built up. That's max rage now for this Link. Isohel recovers low. Get up attack, won't find the mark. Jab, oh, got the bomb. Maybe a chance here. The explosion doesn't land, but the up smash somehow weaving between the hitboxes. That forward air connects, and Arkdee gets to survive. But a trade? No, it's the back air that wins it outright, and we're going to game number 3.
In an explosive fashion, going to game number 3. Good lord. Talk about inches. That saved by weaving through the hitboxes on an up smash. They were in the range. If they were like an inch to the right or, you know, a frame sooner or later, they're gone. That's the game. Instead, weaves through it to get back on stage on a perfect read, I might add, and fights their way through. Good lord.
Wow.
Talk about being precise in your movement. We saw Isohel being precise with their movement. Getting to see Arkdee throw in the precision right there at the end. It is absolutely insane.
And they run it back to PS2 for game number 3. It's been even through and through between these two. Isohel, though, has been consistently battling from behind. They took game number 1. They ran out of time in game number 2. Will that be the case here in game number 3? They got such an early lead off the opening stock, but then it was Arkdee who was really in full control afterwards. So we'll have to see what Isohel can do here. As so far, things even through the first 30 seconds, 25 to 31 in terms of percentages. We haven't seen a whole ton of combo game. It's been very much one and done. But as I say that, boomerang forward air will help build up the lead for Isohel.
Yeah, I always got to go back to old reliable sometimes, and boomerang is very, very reliable. There, Isohel doing a great job of getting off that combo in a lot of percent. And we're seeing another kind of playstyle shift from Isohel as well, trying to slow this pace down. They sped it up last time, it didn't get them what they wanted.
Wow.
Now, off of a great ledge trump, gets themselves through, and this is the first time they're really playing from a strong lead. Only 40% on this first stock, and a stock lead.
Oh, going for the down air there. Does not find the mark, but Isohel has really built this lead back up. Maybe a chance here for the bomb conversion. Up air. Oh, the lingering hitbox is doing so much work here. The juggle game from Isohel doing a lot here on stock at number 2. Bomb will help them get away for the moment in theory, but it's a grab into back throw. Another explosive flame will not land. Arkdee was landing a lot of these earlier, and now they're being spaced around.
Bit of shield in stage. Isohel, the one to drop first, grabbing a head on Arkdee. Even percentages, but not even stocks. Arkdee really needs to find a kill soon if they don't want to get even deeper into this hole. 125% for them now, 134 for Isohel. Isohel off stage, can they get back? No, they cannot. Clean read there from Arkdee, sends them back to even stocks, but they need to play this so safe from here on out. Any good hit from this Link is brutal. Nair into up air, great way to do it. Dash attack to keep Isohel in the air. Fishes for that next up air, not gonna find it. Instead, just goes for this neutral reset. Trying to stay calm on the middle of the stage, using that neutral B to help knock out the bomb as well. But an F tilt caught on the tip of the sword is all Isohel needs. Arkdee on their last stand of this winner's bracket right now.
85% here on Isohel, so could potentially take this stock very early, but it's easier said than done. They've got so much work to do, so many projectiles to worry about. Nair drag down, dash attack, won't find the up air. Again, Isohel's defense has been very strong. They'll pick up the bomb here, try and use it threateningly, but no, will not find the marker here. And Isohel's battled back to stage. They're going to find the boomerang as well, catching the roll in. Dangerous up B in, but Isohel was not ready to react to it. And look at the dance around the shield right now. Everyone thinking about the spacing on this stage, knowing that every little bit of percent matters. In a battle like this, it's been so back and forth. The lead is just continuing to extend here for Isohel.
16 on Isohel, 66 on Arkdee. Arkdee looking to just find their entry. If they can build up these Nair combos, find a drag down into a smash attack or a strong tilt, that'll be all they need. A drag down Nair would be so perfect right now. Or they just go back to Palutena, bread and butter, find the ledge guard. No chance they're coming back from there. And that fire continues to pull up dividends. It's got him like 3 kills, but the fair almost does it. Got the windscreen. Sakurai playing with your heart a little bit, but the F tilt got the read, doesn't get the kill. Sakurai once again tells it, but the arrow's all the way off stage. I'm sorry, I thought you were playing Link, not Sniper from TF2. Carries it all the way through off an amazing projectile game.